The Joe Rogan Experience.
People don't know you have that gear, or you forget. Like, you do voices really well.
I don't have that many, though. I can only do a few.
Are you the type, though, where if you're doing a bit and you need this person to talk or whatever, you'll figure it out?
Yeah, I can get a few. There's a few voices I can get out. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're Alex Jones and like.
But I've known Alex so well. I've known Alex for like more than 20 years. So it's
that's just easy.
Yeah, I've hung out with that guy. We've been hammered together so many times. It's like that is the most misunderstood guy on the planet. He just needs somebody next to him. That's what he needs. Someone to go, Alex, let's slow down. Like you had a really good point there, but
or you just need a manager who's always with him.
He even agreed with me. We talked about it. I said, you just need like a rational journalist who's next to you to like. He goes, you're right. You're right. You're right. I do need that. And I go, you need someone who just
even
balances
killed.
it out. Look, he was right about all this Jeffrey Epstein shit. That is a fucking fact. Alex Jones called this years ago. Years ago, he was saying that they take a lot of famous people to this island and they have all these young girls that this guy hooks them up with. He was talking about this years ago. Now it is mainstream news.
And those human hybrid experiments
Yes.
going on.
Yes.
Which sound like a complete joke when he
When
said
he brought it up, we were like, what? We were like, what? Now it's fucking mainstream news. This is a fact, man. Like, people want to write that guy off because he'll tell you he's crazy. He'll let you know he's crazy. I mean, on my show, there was one of the funniest things he ever said. He's like, look, I want to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded. And I fell to the ground laughing. But that's who he really is, man. People just have him lumped in, you know. It's like some people, they don't represent the best aspects of themselves right to people. And then other people try to define them. Like, people try to define you. It's really one of the things that is really kind of weird about the more famous you get, the more people try to define you in a way that's detrimental or a way that's dismissive and limiting.
Yeah.
Like, I've noticed that after this Bernie Sanders thing that I did. So anybody listening to this, if you're saying this, I am not right wing at all. So stop saying that. It's silly. It's foolish. I've interviewed right wing people. I am 100% left wing. The only thing that stops me from the only things that I disagree with about left wing people is support for the military, support for police, and the Second Amendment. That's probably it. Everything else across the board, I lean way left. In terms of, like, Bernie Sanders made a ton of sense to me, and I would 100% vote for him. Tulsi Gabbard is my favorite. I mean, I'm not a right-wing person. So this nonsense, like, so many people were saying that, you know, that Bernie Sanders spent this time on a right-wing podcast. I'm like, what? What are you saying?
Sure. And don't you think he weighed the pros and cons of, like, it was an opportunity for him, and I think everyone thought it was a win as well.
I don't think he had any idea who I was.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was one of his young staff members who's friends with Kyle Kalinske, who is a really good left-wing progressive talk show guy on YouTube. And Kyle hooked it all up. And this idea that, you know, it's bad for someone to talk to people. It's foolish.
Yeah.
There's a weird thing that's going on right now.
I thought it was a great platform for him to, like, get his ideas out there and to be heard in something other than just sound bites.
Yes.
That could be taken out of context.
It's a great platform, I think, for anyone who's running for anything to have a long-form conversation. And it's good for us, too, because we get to find out who they really are. You really can't hide in a long conversation.
Oh, yeah, 3 hours?
Yeah.
You can't,
I only
like,
did
talk
an
in
hour
point.
and 10 with Bernie. That's all he had. You know, the guy's he's legit running for president. Like, he could be president.
Right.
He's not like, you know, like, there's some people that are running for president. They're like, all right, bro. You know, like what is that guy, Zoltan? What is his name? He was the guy who was running the transhumanist platform. Istvan. How do you say his last name? Very nice guy. Sorry, I forgot his name.
For this coming?
No, it was the last one. It was 2016, and we had him on. But, you know, it was like one of those guys who are like, all right.
Sure, why
like
not?
Ben Glebe. You're like, all right, good luck.